Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how I did my foundation. Now, if you're like me, you are an adult that has occasional breakouts. So I do suffer from adult acne, and because of that, I'll get like dark spots, hyperpigmentation, and things of that nature. So lately, for whatever reason, something broke me out, and I said, well, let me go ahead and use my products that I needed to clear it up within like maybe 3 or 4 days, whatever have you. But I had, like, you're gonna see in the video, like dark spots here, here was a spot, and everything like that. But nonetheless, in my opinion, you can't really see it now. And so I just wanted to show you, like, give you some foundation tips to cover up those spots until you can like use whatever skincare products you use to clear it up for good. So if you'd like to see this video, just keep watching.
All right, guys, so I tried to give you a look of how everything was looking on my face. You see all the dark spots. Get it together. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is apply a bunch of primer. I believe the primer is going to lay the groundwork for the foundation. So I'm going to go everything from mattifiers, pore minimizers, and a combination of a matte and a pore minimizer. So far I've used the Wet n Wild Stay Matte, the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Then I'm going to use the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Primer, which that's that right there. Then I'm going to go into use a Sephora mattifier, and then I'll apply my powder that I also put on, and I'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, I just find that the primers, of course, are going to make the makeup last, and that's what you want to do, especially when you have all these dark spots going on. Like I said, I don't know what broke me out, but something did, and it just wreaked havoc on my face. Yeah. So this is that Sephora mattifier, which I put on way too much. So you're gonna see me trying to blend it in, but it wasn't working. And I'm like, okay, come on, guys, you can do it. You can go away. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I also use the Makeup Forever Step 1 Equalizer, and that's the mattifier as well. So, put on a bit of that just around, I guess, my T-zone area. We'll call it that. All right. So now I'm going to use my Neutrogena Shine Control powder. That powder is to also make the foundation last, but also to help minimize the darkness of the dark spot, if that makes sense. So we are trying to do a cover up here. And yeah, so I did apply the powder, and then I'm gonna go in and just make sure I smooth out. And I've said, okay, let me do my eyelids as well, since my eyelids were hella dark, but I haven't been sleeping well, so that would be the cause of that. All right, so now I'm going to take a concealer. This one is by Sephora Gel Serum, but I'm just looking for something that's kind of close to my complexion. Doesn't have to be exact, but just something that's going to be just a concealer. So I'm going to place it on the dark spots that I see and do it around my lips as well, because I'm actually going to use this makeup to do a matte lip, whatever. You'll see it at the end, but anyway. So I did under my eye and on my eye, right where I noticed the most pigmentation. I just put it there, and then of course under my eye. And then I'm gonna just, like I said, apply it to parts that I see that are really dark and still coming through the powder. And yeah, like I said, I'm still trying to figure out what broke me out. I know I have a lot of food allergies, but I don't know. Okay, anyway, so let's jump into, now I'm going to slowly lightly tap on the concealer, not to rub it in or anything, but just kind of blend it a bit. Just kind of tap it. I do blend and press a little bit harder under my eye because there was a lot of product there. But yeah, I'm just basically trying to smooth out the concealer just so that it wouldn't be taken up when I apply the foundation. All right, So now I figure you get your favorite full coverage foundation because you want to use a full coverage. And I'm just going to apply it to my hand and apply some makeup primer spray on top of it just so that it blends out. Now I've applied way too much foundation and I had to end up putting it back in the bottle, but you definitely want to use a foundation brush. This is the Sigma F80 brush, but you definitely want to use a brush. Do not use a blender because blenders, their job is to apply it flawlessly, and it tends to take up a lot of product, but it's gonna, okay, let me see, get your words, Patricia. It is going to give the coverage is going to be sheer to medium, but you want a full coverage look, so you want to use a brush. Yes, thank you. All right, so I'm just kind of, what I feel like, this is what I like to say, I'm painting on the makeup, but so you're going to see me do strokes, you're going to see me do swirls, all these different techniques just to kind of blend in the foundation, make sure everything is smooth and every part is covered. Pay particular attention to areas that you have the dark spots, and also you want to just make sure that you have product everywhere on your face so everything looks like one color. Let's see. So here I'm just making sure that it looks okay and that I got every area, making sure that I definitely hit under my chin where most of my hyperpigmentation is, around my mouth, and just on the top of my forehead, since that is where I had a lot of the dark spots. So even see there, you kind of can see that everything is kind of disappeared. And yeah, sorry that I don't know what I thought, something was on the stairs or something like that. But anyway, then I said, oh wait, I missed a spot. So I was like, okay, let me apply a little bit more here. I'm pouncing it on because I didn't need a lot of product, I just needed some more. And again, making sure that I get under my chin and on my neck, because I do have some dark spots right there. And I find out through the day, like right there, always the makeup comes off the fastest right there. So I just applied a little bit more. All right, so now here's where I'm trying to put the product back in, because like I said, I had so much product on my hand, it was not even funny. And then I just took the rest of it that was on my hand and, like, you know, the product that didn't pick up because it was too flat, and just put that on again under my chin. All right, so if you do not use concealer to brighten up under your eye, you can stop here, but this is where I apply my concealer, and I'm going to also apply my contour concealer product as well. But I like the fact that, you know, you can use the under eye concealer, of course, to brighten and highlight, but you also can use it as a further way to, if you have like dark circles, that'll cover it up, but you would just use a darker concealer, of course. But yeah, so contour mark, and then I'm just gonna blend the two out using my e.l.f. sponge. But I'm gonna first show you my powders that I'm going to use, because your next step is always to put on some powder to set your foundation. So the Sasha is for my under eye, and the NYX is for the rest of my face. So here goes that e.l.f. sponge that I was talking about, and I do put the concealer on my eyelids as well, because like I said, when I don't get enough sleep, my eyelids go dark on me. So yeah, I'm just blending it out, and I am pouncing the sponge onto the concealer. All right, so now here's for the under eye. That's that Sasha Cosmetics powder, and I'm blending but kind of leaving a little bit on my face as well. Now that's that NYX to go around the rest of my face, and then I'm just gonna pounce it in and pounce and blend until all that product, like, you know, is blended into my skin, and we look like one big happy family. You want to make sure that you pounce the product, so you don't want to take, the object is not to take away, but just to blend out smoothly, and make sure that everything looks seamless and flawless. then I remembered, oh yeah, I have a handheld mirror, so let me go grab that. And that is what I am using, just to, like I said, blend it in. And then the time of day had shifted. I went from having sunlight and the ring light to having just the ring light. And I was seeing stuff that wasn't there. Like there, I see in the camera, it looks like there's a shadow. I think it's this side. So that's why I start going back in. No, it's this side right here. And I'm like, okay, you're gonna see me kind of look, okay, go back and everything. And like I said, the lighting changes, so things look different. But anyway, there's a look.
All right, guys, so you made it to the end. Shout out to you. I hope you found this foundation routine useful, helpful, and I hope you are able to use it in case you have, you suffer from any dark spots and hyperpigmentation, things of that nature. Definitely go ahead and give this a try. Shout out to my babies, Mary, Martha, Charlotte, my little prince. I love you guys. I love everyone. Thank you for my subscribers. Thank you for your continued support. And again, like I say in some videos, if you're not subscribed, why? What's going on? So go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, like, comment, and until my next video, bye guys.